Welcome to Get Chatty with Matty, episode 2, Gandhi C, my friend from Birmingham, UK.
What gives me hope is seeing that fucking civilization after civilization, what always wins, what always fucking takes over. Fucking shit grows over everything, you know what I mean? The world takes it back. So that keeps me optimistic that no matter what the fuck's going on now, the world will take it back regardless, man.
Yeah.
And it's comforting to know that, you know what I mean? That it'll be all right. Fucking shit will come together. I don't think we're gonna fucking destroy it completely. Destroy ourselves maybe, but not the fucking world.
So that gives you hope that the world will be reclaimed.
Yeah. No matter how much fucking destruction we bring, it'll sort itself out, man. It always wins.
I like that. I like that answer, man.
Do you know what I mean? Like, there's pyramids in the jungle and shit, right? And fucking the world just grows back over it, man. It's fucking wipe the slate clean.
Boom.
And it's just fucking nice. Like that.
Oh, you're right, man. You're right. They're discovered now across the whole world still now. Like, I've been on channels, Tartaria channels. I've got a
but mate, all of these
fucking
fucking things, all of these things are built on fucking they're like fucking magnetic fucking poles sort of thing, like real fucking significant magnetic fucking what do you call it, man? You know what I mean? There's a place you can go and you can fucking levitate.
Oh, like ley lines.
Yeah,
man.
And all the pyramids are fucking dotted along them, you know what I mean? They've got serious fucking the energies and the forces that are coming up and magnified on those spots. I'm not really explaining it too well, but
now you are, man. You are, and that's why they're built there.
They're really significant fucking spots on this fucking planet where energies are fucking amplified. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And special fucking shit. There's word that the pyramids were fucking power stations, man. They were gold capped and they were able to draw fucking energy straight out of the fucking ether. Pull it fucking, you know what I mean? There's no evidence of carbon inside the tunnels, and it's pitch fucking black in there. So they needed light. There's no evidence of carbon on the fucking ceiling to say that because we're taught in our history books, they were fucking torchlight, fucking primitive almost. Well, they fuck, man. Those pyramids were built by fucking skilled craftsmen, and even the hieroglyphs show that they had electric light, man. Right? They weren't as fucking backward as we fucking said. You know, we're advanced because we're fucking way more advanced than fucking them cunts were back then. And we're not, man. We're taught a big pile of fucking bollocks in our books, man. Most of what we learned at school, man, has been fucking proved a pile of bollocks. So what was the point in learning it?
That's so true. There's a lot, isn't there? When you think back, mate, there's a lot when we were at school, man.
Fucking, they say, you know, you've got to unlearn everything that you've learned. There's a lot of fucking shit that I can't even talk about. You know what I mean? That I would like to question, but by questioning it, you're a fucking whatever. Do you know what I mean? And you're labeled, and you can be criminally charged for asking the questions that I'd like to ask. You know what I mean? I don't think it's fucking out of order to want to know fucking answers.
Maybe we should have like a Telegram group or something where we all do this. Get on with that Sam Fisher who was on the first podcast and ask away, man. Because I know a few people that want
to talk the real about questions. This. Do you know what I mean? Because censorship's a piss take, right? I only just got back on Facebook yesterday after another fucking month ban, and your post will be moved fucking lower in the feed for 90 fucking days, this and that. The censorship's unreal, man. And they're censoring me and calling out fucking the government's own documents and and documents from the CDC and the Pfizer documents. And all I'm doing is putting out there the information that is already out there legally. You know what I mean? They're fucking factual documents that can't be refuted. And then I share those things to try and fucking raise awareness to the fact that we're all being fucking shafted dead hard, no fucking lube. And I get fucking censored.
So, Andy. So that's the answer to your first question. What gives you hope?
All right.
The earth, well, that the earth reclaims everything back. Mate, I absolutely love it, bro. That's epic. So, sorry to cut you short on that one there, but we'll get back to
right.
But so your next question. So that was what gives Andy hope, and then more stuff. This is going to be a juicy chat, man. What gets you excited? I think we've actually done that the other way around, actually. I think it was excited and then hope, but dude, it doesn't matter which way they come. So what gets you excited? What gets you going? Brings a smile to your face. What gets Andy C, the grandfather, excited?
Do you know what? It probably sounds as boring as fuck, but my fucking family, man.
That's not boring.
No, you know what I mean? Like seeing emotion in their faces. Like I've got two boys, 9 and 12, and seeing when I see them happy, man, that just fills me with fucking niceness, man. It's just that's why I'm here. You know what I mean? It feels just fucking amazing. So yeah, that's what does it for me, man. And obviously, my missus as well, you know what I mean? If I do something, I only got to do a fucking minor thing, and it's just, you see a smile on her face, and it's like, yeah, I'm appreciated. She don't say it very often, but fucking, yeah, I see little smiles and that, and that'll do me.
Oh, Andy, that's a beautiful answer, man, and I'm glad that gets you excited. Now, third one. What's the best thing about life to Andy C?
Some of it's going to go back to fucking the previous answer. Best thing about life is the life I've fucking made. You know what I mean? Fucking, that's my unit.
Good man.
Best thing about life. Every fucking morning, mate. Do you know what I mean? Not every fucking morning when you wake up and it's like, no idea what's going to fucking happen today. I've planned fuck all, and let's just see what happens, man. Do you know what I mean? I've got. You know, people have like a 5-year plan, mate. I haven't got a fucking 5-minute plan. I swear to God, I ain't even joking, right? I don't see. There's no point, right? Life's going to happen. The world's going to fucking keep moving regardless of what the fuck I do, right? So what's the point in making any kind of fucking plans? Just roll with it and see what fucking goes. It's good. It's fun, man. Yeah.
Wicked, man. I love it. So that's the best thing about life, going with the flow and just rolling, and your family.
I think, 100%. Yeah.
Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Now, I've got
hang on, for you. And learning new shit, man. Because I'm learning new shit all the time. Like fucking, I'm learning more now than I was learning at school. I know that fucking much.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Because you can't not what is it they fucking say? In the age of information, ignorance is a fucking choice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you choose to fucking be ignorant to what's going on, then good luck to you, man. Right? Chances are you fucking jab that shite in your arm and you've made your fucking bed. As harsh as that sounds, mate, it fucking really is, right? Because
Andy,
I know I had a fucking breakdown shouting this shit to people, trying to fucking save people, and then so yeah, they've gone ahead and fucking done it since that. And
we will get back to that, definitely. But I've got a specific question I want to ask you on something just before we get back on it. It's kind of tied in with what you were saying about ancient structures and buildings and stuff like that, but it's somewhere what I know you know about because you spoke to me about it. So one of the guys that's coming on here soon, as soon as schedule matches with mine, is Paul Cook. He does hidden history, and he's looking at a lot at pyramids. He's looking at a lot at buildings, geopolymer mixes, things like that. But on his videos today, there was a guy who commented, and he was talking specifically about, I'm pretty sure it was Malvern Rock or Malvern Stone. Now I know you know about that, so I wanted to get some info from you on that.
I work for a company now and then called Coal Stone, and that's what we do. We build fucking walls out of Malvern stone. It's a granite. It's fucking. We live in the Malvern Hills, you know what I mean? And fucking, it's just. There's rumours that there are tunnels and fucking shit into these hills, and hidden fucking there's a hidden train track. Honestly, I'm not fucking joking you. And there were rumours that there were fucking nukes and all sorts fucking stored here because the radiation cannot fucking get through the granite of the hills.
What?
Right? They've got fucking what do you call it here? Kinetic. They developed fucking radar here. Yeah. You know when there's a fucking high alert on a fucking terrorist fucking thing?
Yeah.
The kinetic place, the fucking MOD fucking site, it's on high alert. It's a fucking target. Like it's fucking. There's a lot going on in Sleepy Town of fucking Malvern, mate. I swear to God.
You see that stuff you're saying. We see stuff you're saying about the rumor about the tunnels and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But for sure, and I'll show a little for the internet on this. But for sure, Malvern Rock, the granite, there's something different about it. Is that right? Like that stuff's known.
I don't know. I know that it's a very hard, dense fucking stone, and it's supposedly impenetrable. Like you can't fucking radiation can't fucking penetrate. Do you know what I mean? It's something like that, and there was also. I mean, I don't know the history of it, but speaking to the locals, there was supposedly fucking a nuke base, like fucking where there were nukes stored. Again, I can't fucking confirm or deny that shit. but there is a big fucking Ministry of Defence presence in Malvern. Like they like I said, they developed fucking radar. They work on the trajectory of missiles, you know what I mean, and fucking how shit flies. Like fucking there was a guy up the pub, scientist, fucking my uncle was telling me this story, and he sat there like fucking talking about this and that, and there was a couple having an argument, and fucking he piped up, looked over his newspaper, and he's done and he put them right on whatever point it was they were talking about, their argument. He's just fucking shut it down. And the guy's gone to him, "What the fuck are you, a rocket scientist?" He says, "Well, actually, yes, I am." And he was, man. This fucking bloody fucking like he was but they work on some heavy fucking shit, man. Like top secret shit. Yeah. And yeah, when there's any terrorist alert, even in fucking London, the alert rate goes up for at least that fucking site.
Wow. So does that mean that I'll just be guessing here. Does that mean when there's something going on down there, everyone who's in Malvern, they're on alert in case they need to get into action? Is that what you're thinking? Probably happening?
I think
we are getting it.
It's the intelligence based. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking. It would be a likely target, I think. But anyway, that is it. Yeah.
Well, tell me about your work again. So what you do is you work with a guy and you basically make walls out of this Malvern rock.
Right. Walls. Today I've been building a pool house as big as my house. Breaking my fucking back for a fucking millionaire's luxury. That's been my fucking day. You know what I mean? And I don't mind doing it because we take pride in
ways to make money.
Sorry.
There's worse ways to make money, isn't there?
Oh fucking hell, yeah. No, it's been nice. We're a good bunch of lads. We have a good fucking fucking bit of banter, and it's nice, man. I like the work I do.
Yeah. But I'm interested, man. I'm genuinely interested because I'm watching a lot of stuff on this geopolymer mixes, what that Paul Cup has been putting forward to how these buildings were made before, where they were put into settings and stuff like that. But I've heard this about Malvern Rock before, and because that guy was commenting, talking about it, I'm thinking, Andy works with, I'm pretty sure he works in stone and rock and that. And is it just such a solid rock? I mean, is there any way of breaking down how it's made?
It's granite. It's granite.
Granite.
Yeah. And a fucking small piece, like, you know, a smallish piece that you'd look at it and you think, fucking yeah, man, toss these about, right? Fucking, they're so fucking dense and heavy when you build, you know, it's graft. But it's a fucking hard, like, I don't know, you struggle to fucking drill it, and it's hard as fuck.
What did they do? Did they chisel it all out?
They don't quarry it anymore. There's fucking loads of quarries around Malvern where they used to blast it out, and fucking they blast it out. But because Malvern is an area of outstanding natural beauty, they fucking shut down all of the quarries. So wow. you can't get fresh Malvern stone, you know what I mean? So all of the stuff we do, and nigh on every fucking wall that's built around here is out of Malvern stone. And the houses, and they're hundreds of years old, you know what I mean? These fucking houses around Malvern. Malvern's actually in the Doomsday Book.
Is it?
Yes, man. Fucking Malvern. Yeah, straight up. It's one of the fucking oldest fucking places in the world, man. Fucking ancient. History goes back fucking time.
This is what I'm seeing a lot as well. You're seeing all these old cities and old towns. I mean, I follow a lot of people that are into this, and a lot of good people as well. And I know I've mentioned Paul Cook a few times, but he does look at these old towns and can live in one, man. And you're reading off facts about Doomsday and that, and it's like, what? Like, obviously these were important back in the day because people must have lived there, but it's these relics and these underground things that are found, and they're everywhere. They're everywhere in these old towns. The more older the town, obviously, the more stuff you got there, but it's somewhere else, man. There's a lot of stuff here.
There's an old church up the road up in town, and the monks used to ferry, because they brew their own fucking alcohol, like, and they used to ferry it through these fucking tunnels back and forth from the fucking, it was like a monastery place, fucking up in, so the back of the shops up fucking in town. And there's old tunnels there that fucking link through the hills where they used to fucking, because it was illegal, these monks were fucking basically brewing up a hooch and fucking flogging it, man.
Peaky Blinder priests and monks.
It'd be interesting to do like a fucking, I don't know, like a history fucking day around Malvern, you know what I mean? Book fucking access to these fucking tunnels and shit, you know what I mean? Apply for fucking everything. Just have a whole fucking day of checking out the old shit, man. Yeah, because it's all well. I would be up for that. Hearsay is all well and good, you know what I mean? But it'd be nice to fucking actually experience it.
Yeah, I'd be up for that, and I'd be up for that. Well, that's my question anyway, to do with the rocks and that. And I'm gonna send Paul Cup this vid so we can have a little look at that, because a lot of people are talking about the Malvern rocks now. Now you can talk about the vaccines.
No, I was just about to ask about Tartaria, because you're talking about old civilizations and fucking covered up history. And do you know anything about Tartaria?
Tiny bit, man. I mean, I've looked into it.
Yeah, I'm the same.
A small bit. I know, I know there's history books to it. I know it's been referenced. And I also know a few. I know that you know India. India used to be called Hindustan, and here's the strangest thing, man. There's like an old song. I think it might be Nelly the Elephant or something like that, but they actually say Hindustan instead of India. So there's books that I've seen where it says Hindustan, Tartaria, so there's a lot. There's books out there, but you know, Andy, the one thing I've got to say is I weren't there when these books were written. I can't verify anything. You know my saying? I weren't there.
Mate, fucking you tell that to the Christian faith, man. Fucking no cunt was there when the Bible was written. You know what I mean? It's been changed time and time and time again to suit whatever fucking the crack is at the current time.
Well, I believe in spiritual stuff, as you know, and only because of direct experience, things that I've had that are just a bit out there to be, you know, that's my personal experience. But I do question any book that was written before I seen it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I weren't there. I can't verify. But
do you know what? Who wrote it, and who the fuck says they can give me a list of fucking 10 commandments or something that I've got to fucking live by? And do you know what I mean? It's the biggest pile of shite. If you need telling that you shouldn't fucking ride your neighbour's wife, or fucking you shouldn't kill somebody, then there's something fucking wrong with you. That should be inherent. You know what I mean? You don't need to be told that.
True. I mean, I've read other scriptures as well, and so I've gone well deep into religion and scriptures and, and all of them as well. Like, and
the Egyptians,
some older ones, but there's older scriptures. Well, even older than that. Like, a lot of these scriptures come from, you know, Sam who was on the first one. He knows a lot about this as well, and it comes from ancient orders, even before that, man. And a lot of these stories are just taken from there and embellished a bit.
That's what I'm saying. The Bible, you can read the Bible fucking in predated texts, like fucking 2,000 years prior to that, fucking Egyptian fucking texts, and it's the same fucking stories, just with the fucking characters changed and shit. You know what I mean? It's the biggest fucking mind control fucking bullshit. Fucking.
It's like a remade Disney movie. It's like a Disney movie that keeps getting remade and remade and remade. When you just said that, that's what popped into my head. It's like Jungle Book in the 1960s or 50s or 40s, whenever it was made, and Jungle Book in the 2000s. And there is slight differences every time you do it. And that's just for a movie. So you're talking 2,000 years apart. If those datings are proven to be true, again, I weren't there 2,000 years ago, so I can't verify. But
didn't King James fucking rewrite it fucking at one point? Yeah. You fucking trust them cunts, man. Fucking, I'll tell you what, man. There was a fucking thing I saw last night, and I've got fucking King Charles. He ain't my fucking king. Fucking, he's busy mates with fucking that nonce fucking Jingles Jangles fucking Jimmy Savile. Yeah. Fucking hell, man. They're all fucking at it, man. And that's another fucking heavy story that you can't even fucking bring up. You know what I mean?
Well, but let's get on to brighter subjects then, and let's talk about the vaccine.
Right, happy days, right.
What's your thoughts on that, good friend?
If you've done it, I feel for you, because you've made your fucking bed and you've sealed your own fucking fate. It's a horrible thing to say. There's a lot of people that I love that I know are going to go by the wayside because they've got fuck all immune system because of the fucking vaccine. All of that evidence.
How have you been? How have you been? Here's a question for you. Like, with your health, your colds, your flu, stuff like that.
Hey,
you're not vaccinated. How have you been?
Right, I've not been vaccinated. I'll tell you fucking now, over the past couple of years, I've not had so much as a fucking sniffle, mate.
It's funny, isn't it?
Right, I'm a fucking heavy smoker. I haven't got a fucking great diet. No, I don't.
I love it, Andy. This is like some Twilight Zone advertisement. I'm a heavy smoker. I haven't got a great diet, and I ain't got a sniffle.
No, it's fucking serious. I mean,
no, jokes aside, I know it is.
I don't get ill to the point where last month I went to the doctor and I says, I want you to take me off your fucking file. I says, I want a copy of everything you've got down on me. I says, and I want you to take me off your system. She says, are you moving surgery? I says, no. I said, I'm not. I'm fucking able to look after my own health. I said, if I get sick, it's going to be down to you guys. I don't need a doctor. Fucking after what I've seen the past couple of years, man, they're the least that I fucking trust. They know exactly what's going on, right? These are educated people, right? I ain't got a fucking single fucking grade from school. I didn't get shit. Didn't do no fucking exams. And
I remember. Andy, I remember. I was there, dude. We all partied.
Look,
do you remember?
Look, what I'm saying is, I'm not fucking proud of it. But these people definitely know better.
Oh yeah,
right?
100%.
They're educated 100%. People, and anybody that's keeping their fucking mouth shut or not reporting the fucking numbers because of fear of losing your job, and if you lose your job, you lose your fucking, can't pay your mortgage, you're gonna lose your house, your family, fucking everything's bollocks. So you'll just keep your fucking mouth shut for your fucking paycheck, right? Mm-hmm. You can't get a face-to-face appointment with a doctor, yet every fucking Saturday, doctors rolled out of fucking bed and took 15 quid a fucking jab. If you look at the fucking profits over the 2 years of COVID for each and every fucking surgery that was dishing out that fucking poison, man. Money's up for everyone, you know what I mean? Everybody was fucking grabbing it hand over fist, man. The biggest fucking wealth transfer in history. It's mega. Anyway, so yeah, I've fucked my doctor off, man. Because like, I'd go into the doctor and they look at me like they're dealing with a fucking nutcase. Because I've told them I've got fucking anxiety and depression and fucking whatever else, just so I didn't have to fucking conform to the bollocks and wear a mask, right? So I fed them a load of bollocks, and now that when I go in and I sit down and I talk to the doctor, he's looking at me like I'm some fucking special, you know what I mean? And so I put him straight. I says, look, you've got me down as a fucking head case because of this, that, and the other. I said, just to let you know, it was so I didn't have to conform to the bollocks that you're still fucking at. Look, you got a mask on your face, so take it off, will you? She says, no, policy, this and that. And it's like, you know, but I demanded a fucking face-to-face for hand cream, just on principle. Straight up, because it's like, no, because they're trying like fuck on the phone to tell me, no, we're only going to do you a telephone consultation. And I said, well, that's no good. I says, I'm fucking free this afternoon and tomorrow. I says, your choice. When do you want to see me? And there was a long pause, and then he drops in. He says, can you come in now, Mr. Craig? So I went in and asked him for my fucking hand cream. But no,
could you have done that over the phone?
Sorry?
Could you have done that over the phone as well?
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, quite easily. But no, listen, it sounds like I'm taking the piss out of the system. Well, I am. Because, listen, because my two previous fucking dealings with the doctor, I've gone up there, and because I've refused to wear a mask in there, they've asked me to wait outside, and then fucking the doctors came outside, wheeled this fucking trolley thing outside like she was going to treat me in the fucking car park with everybody coming fucking back and forth past us while I'm being treated like some fucking idiot. I says, take your trolley, get back in your fucking offices and treat me with the respect I deserve. And she fucking did, man. She wheeled it back in, and she dealt with it in her office like she should have done in the first place.
Andy, you always make me laugh. This is what you're like at school, mate.
Wait,
madness.
One more. So, it's serious, but it's piss take as well. Like fucking, I felt a lump in my throat, and I was concerned. I was concerned about it. Right, it'd been there a while, and it was becoming more and more noticeable to me. So I eventually fucking picked up the phone and was like, fucking, this is what the crack is. And do you know what the cheeky fucker said to me, man? He rang me back at dinner time, and he says, we're finding a lot of cases, Mr. Craig. He says, this is down to imagination. He's like, fuck. I says, it's fuck, I can fucking feel it. So he's diagnosed me over the fucking telephone that I'm imagining this fucking physical fucking thing. And it's like, you cheeky cunt, man. So that's my reason for demanding a fucking face-to-face, even on fucking hand cream, because I'm not going to be dealt with like a fucking arsehole. Like, so he's saying, nah, you're off your head, Mr. Craig, you're fucking imagining it, man. And then the other one wanted to fucking deal with me in the car park. It's like, you bunch of cunts, man. Nah, I'm not having a fucking bar of this. And so, yeah, hand cream, I want fucking face-to-face. just so I can tell you you're a bunch of cunts, man.
Great.
So getting back to it, my health is fucking sound, and I don't need fucking doctors to tell me whether it is or it isn't. If I feel all right, I'm all right. That'll do for me.
Well, good for you, and good for you.
Yeah. So you've got
obviously unsigning yourself from the doctor.
I saw another statistic fucking yesterday. Apparently, Scotland has had a rise in fucking miscarriages over the past couple of years, and they can't explain it. When it was bird flu, mate, I think it was like half a dozen fucking cases where there were, and they fucking put the blockers on, like, whoa, hang on a fucking minute, this is dodgy, let's look at it. And we're talking.
Let me ask you this.
We're talking millions of people. Go on.
Let me ask you this. I've been thinking about this the other day. See, with the bird flu, yeah, and when all that happened around the world, and they started shutting down little things, stopping people flying and everything, was there many very different ways of dealing with it around the world, or was there just one main way of dealing with it, and everybody seemed to follow that way because it made sense and it was logical, and that's how they did it? It was the one way, wasn't it? There wasn't like this country saying we're not going to do it, this country saying we are, this country saying no vaccines, this one saying yes vaccines. So why was it so different for COVID? Why is Denmark, for example, banning COVID vaccines for people now? Why were they the first ones to come out? Do you see what I mean? If it's one thing, if there's one thing wrong, like every other thing that's happened, every pandemic, there's always been, well, not pandemic, every massive thing that's happened in the world, there's always been one main way of solving it because it's logical. And they've gone, right, well, we do this, we do that, we do that. What was it, that cow disease, whatever it was, mad cow disease, right, we're going to kill all the cattle. It wasn't a case of let's kill the cattle here, but let's put masks on the cattle here. Let's give some of them one jab. Let's give some of the cattle two jabs. I'm not talking about COVID here. I'm talking about mad cow disease or whatever it was, foot in mouth, whatever it was. They didn't do a different thing. They didn't say, right, we're going to put these cows in this hill over here. It was all one response. Now with COVID, it wasn't that way. Every single country, and even now, I read today that Germany, have got a mask mandate coming. Is this not just a show, a pantomime to get people going, ooh and ah? I mean, I don't know, but like, are we going to be here in 10 years, me and you, chatting on podcasts like this, and loads of others going, no, man, that never happened, or this happened, or this happened, or that? That's what I kind of think's happening. I could be wrong. But you know what? If I am wrong, at least I've been happier until the last days. That's how I look at it.
Do you know what? We will be having this conversation, whether it be on a fucking podcast or in person, I don't fucking know, but we will be having this conversation because we weren't fucking stupid enough to take that fucking juice, man. So we will be fucking still here. And anybody that was daft enough to do that won't be.
Did you see that Dr. John Campbell? Even he's coming out with videos now, and he had the vaccine. He was telling people not to do the booster. He's had one video banned recently, but he's literally coming out and reading the government information. And he said on his video recently that they put this through on the findings of 8 mice. 8 mice. Yeah, you heard me right. 8 mice, man. I'm serious.
Fuck.
He's reading their data. He's reading it from Pfizer, CDC. He's reading it all. 8 mice. 8 mice.
That's crazy, man.
It's a bit mad, isn't it? And you see all the things we're talking about here. I'm going to show this throughout, so I'll take screenshots and show that video.
Why is there fucking hundreds of footballers dropping on the fucking pitch, clutching the chests, having fucking heart attacks? Why is it being fucking normalised for people to get fucking... I watched an insurance advert the other day, man. And fucking this fucking woman's fucking... She's a single mum and fucking... She's talking about life insurance to protect the future of her kids. And fucking the story is, she's like, oh, I found last year that I had blood clots, and they put it, so it's an insurance advert, but in that insurance advert, they're normalising a fucking relatively young fucking mum getting blood clots. You know what I mean? And there's this fucking, what do you call it? Fucking sudden adult fucking death syndrome. What the fuck, man?
No, man.
They're
but listen to this.
People just
I actually know someone.
oh.
Listen to this show, right? This is the truth. I said this to someone I know, and I said about that sudden death syndrome thing, and they know one person in their whole life that's ever died from that. In their whole life, they know one, because I was like, what the heck's that? And the person said to me, oh, I knew something. I was like, really? And they went, yeah. I said, how many people, like, just one? And they went, yeah. I said, in 40 odd years, you've only known one person in the whole of your life that's ever died from that. But yeah.
Hey, I ain't got a fucking Scooby. What it is, I think they've just fucking made it up, man.
Oh no, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. It really is. But it's rare. It's so rare that one person in 300,000 people, one person. Because I said quite a lot of people. Have you ever heard of it? I researched it, looked online. No.
And the normalising fucking fucking heart attacks, that kind of fucking shit, right?
It's not right. What about you see in your kids' school? Are they doing PE normal? Are they doing PE normal, or is it less PE now?
I think they're doing PE normal. They're playing rugby and hockey.
I saw notices on certain schools saying, I don't know whether that was here or Australia, but there was notices on windows saying about, some kids can't be doing PE and stuff like that. I was like, whoa, mad. And in America, I saw that as well, where they said about if you've been vaccinated, you can't do. If your child's been vaccinated, you can't do PE for a certain period of time.
Oh, whoa. Fucking schools have been like that for quite a long time, man. The list of fucking vaccines that the kids in the United States have to take is fucking piss take. And some schools won't let fucking kids go there depending on vaccine status. Do you know what I mean?
This is what I'm saying, and so get back to what you said about the bird, and we're talking about the mad cow disease or whatever. There was one main way of doing it. Yeah. You see what I mean? Like, that's not happened with COVID. You've got countries that have not vaccinated. They're tiny majority, and their deaths are low. I did a video on it. Haiti, however you say it. Haiti. Yeah, that's it. Haiti. Their deaths are low vaccination, same as in countries in Africa. And it's like, this hasn't been done the same as bird flu, Ebola, all these other things. It hasn't been done the same. Different countries have adopted different styles. And I don't just mean tiny bits. I mean, massively. You've got Haiti, hardly vaccinated. And they've got hardly any excess deaths. They've got no excess deaths. They've got hardly any excess deaths, hardly any COVID deaths. For real, African countries the same. But my point is, nobody followed. Like, not everybody followed that same way. And like that, when I was looking at different countries, like I'm not even going to read them out now, but there was countries that just said no. One guy was even like, drive your tractor. I'll have to find that and put it up. He's like, yeah, forget about COVID, drive your tractor. I was like, this is brilliant. Do you know what I mean? Brilliant. This guy's doing it. And that was right at the start. And I thought, this isn't like bird flu and other things. You pulled a great point there, mate, because that's what made it stink to me. And right now, the same thing's happening. You've got the CDC still in their documents that Dr. John Campbell's reading it out. He's saying Biden. He put a video of Biden the other day saying pandemic's over, and he's reading out saying, but and in the CDC and places like that still recommend that you take your vaccine. So what? So mixed up. There's so mixed up.
It's a cult. No two ways about it, mate. It's a fucking cult that was pre-fucking planned a long time before it fucking kicked off. None of what has fucking happened is by chance. None of it was fucking, we're doing what we think's right at the time. You know what I mean? Every fucking step of it's pre-planned and fucking pre-written. And it's a fucking cult. I've got not a single bit of fucking doubt in my mind, man.
Guess how many people when I was younger I knew that died from having a heart problem? Guess how many?
Well, you tell me your answer and I'll tell you mine.
One.
Not
and
one.
He died in front of us on sports day. One person ever. And of all there was 1,000 people in our senior school, was there? 800, 1,000. Loads of people in the area. We all of our areas, we all linked together. One
what
person.
Happened there, then? Because I don't remember that.
Oh no, it was in my junior school when we were 7. When we were 7, we were all. Do you know where it was? It was at nine. It was at Nine Stars, man, on the track. I won't say his name in case anything, but he was running in the race, man, and he just went boom, and collapsed. And that was it. Well, never forget that. But that was one person for real. My whole life.
In 43
more people got hit by cars.
I've not known any, right? Matt, check out Matt Letizia, right? He's been fucking highlighting all of the fucking deaths on the football pitch, all of the people having heart attacks, like fucking. And
who's that? Matt Letizia.
Yeah, and the fucking cover-ups and the fact that fucking FIFA will not even question it. The governing body who are supposed to be there for the footballers and their interests, and they're not even asking the question, what's happening here? Why are there hundreds? Just in the UK? Do you know what I mean? There's fucking story after story after story. Fucking died suddenly on the pitch, on the fucking sports field, on the basketball court, fucking all around the world, on the tennis court. All these sports professionals who have been forced to take this shit, who are in the prime of their fucking life, the healthiest people on the fucking planet, and they're all just dropping like fucking flies, and that's normal. Is it? Fuck me, right? And Matt Letizia calling it out. He's been fucking banned on social media sites all over, like fucking just because he's like, can we at least ask what's going on here? And why are FIFA not even asking that very basic fucking question? What's going on?
You're right, man.
It's fucking...
Can I tell you something as well? Do you know what isn't going on right now? Listen to this. That? Unvaccinated sports stars are not dropping like flies.
Say no more. You know what I mean?
That's what people. You know what? Sometimes we get confused with all the media and the marketing spin and stuff like that. And you know, I did a video on all this sales technique and stuff. But just by doing that, just by going, hold on a minute, that's what's presented here. So let's look at the opposite. What's not happening here? Unvaccinated sports stars are not dropping.
Yeah.
Unvaccinated people are not dropping in high numbers.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It's mad because all of the subjects that we talk about, and that includes fucking crypto, all of the so-called, well, called by them fucking conspiracy theories, but basically, I've been fucking woke up. I don't know what it is, but fucking something past few years has woke me up. And I'm not saying that in a sense of all of this fucking terminology that's bandied about where people are, oh, I'm woke, I'm a fucking truther. None of that bullshit, because it covers every aspect of my life. For the past few years, something's fucking happened that has flicked a switch in my fucking brain. And I wish that I'd had this fucking drive, this fucking need to learn when I was at school. Do you know what I mean? Because I'd be so much fucking further ahead than I am now. But I don't know, man. But fucking, it's just every fucking morning I wake up and it's like, right, what are today's challenges? What can I learn? What's going on? I need more info the whole fucking time. And like I say, it covers everything from crypto, fucking. I don't know. It's madness, mate. It's like something's fucking sparked in me, and I ain't too sure what it is, but it's fucking good, mate. I like it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is, but I like it. It's a thirst for knowledge, mate.
Right, man. Yeah. And I can't fucking wait to try DMT, man, because that shit's just going to unlock my fucking brain. Like, fucking, it's something I've researched for years now, and something that I personally feel that I fucking need. You know what I mean? I need this next fucking level. I need a better fucking level of understanding of what the fuck is going on. And to all accounts, DMT opens that fucking door and allows you to fucking see that shit. Well, give me a fucking look, man. I want to open up I want to fucking see what the fuck's going on around the fucking world, man. I want to know what the crack is. I want my third eye open, man.
Mate, I would love to think I would do DMT, but for myself, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, the people I've heard,
I think I'm tripping enough.
The people I've heard talk about it have been academics. And there's been not a fucking bad word said about it. Do you know what I mean? You have to face your fucking demons and all of that. It throws it all at you. But you come out the other end of it. Like, it's a 20-minute fucking trip with a more well-rounded view of everything. Do you know what I mean? So you're more at peace with yourself, and it allows you to forward in a more fucking forward-thinking, productive, fucking everything just falls into place. It sort of fucking shakes everything up and fucking aligns it all. It's fucking madness, mate. You got to have a bit of a research, even if you're not fucking interested, but have a little bit of a look. And it fascinates me, and it makes me think that, yeah, it can only help you advance in, well, just, it's a next step to progression. It falls into, I think it's Terence McKenna's fucking stoned ape theory. The fucking the major fucking jump in from like primates, the intelligence level jump was said to, he's saying, was it fucking down to a big fucking uptake in the use of psychedelics? Do you know what I mean? Did that advance people's fucking mental ability? And
I've got to say, you see, from my experience, I would say that's a strong possibility. A strong possibility.
So would I, mate. I spent my years from fucking age 13 to 17 tripping whenever I could get my hand on fucking paper trips or microdots, and fucking mushy season was just a fucking blur, mate. It was wild. But I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change it for the world, though. That's the thing, right? Because I do believe it shaped who I am and the way I perceive things, the way I see the world. Do you know what I mean? And because I don't see it like every other fucker. I can't fucking relate to most people out there, man. I've become a recluse because of it. You know what I mean? I can't tolerate most people because most people are cunts. It's simple as that. And like, fuck it, yeah, that is how it is. Most people are cunts, man. I'm sorry to say it. Hope you don't fall into that category, but fucking, do you know what I mean?
Well, and I'm gonna say to you, man, like, you know, I'm very similar thinking to yourself. There's, you know, of course, I have regrets in life, things I've done wrong, all that kind of stuff. But everything, all the experiences, everything, just like you said with the tripping, the mushrooms, everything for you and all that. I'm the same, man. Like, every experience has made me what I am now. So, and I hear a lot of people talk about that. But yes, something happened to make human consciousness, if the narrative that we're told is correct. Because remember, I weren't there. I can't verify, and I wasn't there. I'm sorry.
No, but if you can go on YouTube, and have a look at Terence McKenna's stoned ape theory, man. I'm sure it was Terence McKenna. That guy's fucking out there. Even if it wasn't him, fucking check him out. He's fucking, yeah. And another guy is called Paul Stamets. He did a Joe Rogan podcast, man, and it, like, he's the guy who is basically saying that fucking mushrooms could potentially be our fucking savior. If we were to spread fucking certain types of mushroom spores over fucking landfill sites where there's all fucking plastic and shit, mate, these things can fucking turn that plastic into a fucking good byproduct, man. They can process it and fucking, yeah, man, mushrooms are the fucking one, right? And textiles, right? The production of fucking textiles, the amount of fucking shit that could be done as far as materials and shit with mushrooms. Like
Dude,
I said,
remember
fucking
that?
mushrooms.
Remember that advert?
This geezer's got a fucking hat on, right? And he's like, yeah, it's 25 years old, made it out of a mushroom, like fucking wicked, man. He's such a character. And when you hear about his university stories and when he's got the fucking mate, he had the fucking FBI and shit circling his fucking laboratories and shit because he's fucking experimenting on all this fucking psilocybin shit. Like, he's getting followed by helicopters and all sorts, man. It's fucking mega shit. But
I'll check him out. What's his name? Paul Stamets.
Paul Stamets, yeah.
I think I've seen him on Joe Rogan. And he's got the glasses,
like
hasn't he? And that mad hat.
Yeah. Looks like Father Christmas, big white beard.
I'll check him out, dude.
Fucking interesting bloke, man. But,
and I'm going to say this, though, right? So this has been a lovely podcast. And I just want to say that's Gandhi C, a.k.a. Gandhi C, my friend from Birmingham, UK. And there's going to be another one released soon with all the bits we can't show on YouTube. So thank you very much, Andy. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Glad to chat with you, man.
Great place to end it. That's a great place to end it. Thank you so much.